Well, hello there, Chicago Bears fans. It is your awesome host here. It is Ryry, and I am going to discuss this matchup. It took place yesterday on Thanksgiving between the Chicago Bears versus the Detroit Lions in Detroit Stadium. Now, the Bears beat the Lions a few weeks ago at Soldier Field. They dominate that game, okay? Now, in this matchup, it was a very different outcome. Came down to the wire, and Mitchell for the Bears did not play because last Sunday he got injured. You guys know what happened. So they had to put the backup in named Chase Daniels, and he played very well. Usually, when the backup quarterback for the Bears in the past usually sucks, but he knows this offense, and he looked very, very well. Okay. So I am going to do the best how the Bears did, okay? Okay. Hold on. Okay, first of all, before I even go any further, Eddie Jackson, okay? He got drafted by the Bears in 2017, last year, and this guy is making big plays for the Bears on defense. Wow. The Chicago Bears are fun to watch once again. Okay. 4 interceptions. Listen to this. 5 career defense for TDs and the last 2 TDs. Something like that. In 88 hours and 35 minutes apart. Wow, that's insane from yesterday's game. Holy cow. Now, Detroit, they have a lot of injuries, but that's not an excuse. They always say the next guy up. And of course, Detroit got swept by Chicago. Yes, thank freaking God. So they're done. And most likely they make more changes in the off season. I'm so happy to be a Bears fan. Okay, I've been a Bears fan for so many freaking years. Now, last year, Bears cannot win any games in our division. Now we win the games. Go figure. Now the Chicago Bears have won 5 in a row. This gives me chills. Okay, it really does. Okay. Now, probably a lot of you know that the Bears have the easiest schedule this season. We can win the rest of these games if Bears play smart football. And I know some of these are former NFL players that they were complaining because they were Chase Daniels was keep airing out. Who gives a crap? Okay, I know they should just stick to the run game, but this is the new era. Both AFC and NFC are airing out. Okay, so quit your complaining. Bears won, okay? So, that kind of really pissed me off yesterday. And let's see how the Bears did, okay? Okay, let's see here. Matthew for Detroit Lions, he did okay. He was 28 38, 236 yards, 6.2 average, no TDs, 2 picks. So he did not have the best game. And he did not even go down the field, especially in the first half. Okay, for the Bears, let's see how I'm going to say this. Daniels, he did pretty good as a backup quarterback. His very first starting role since, 2014, I think. I can't recall. He was 27 out of 37, 230 yards, 6.2 average, and 2 TDs, no interceptions. That is good, They really protected him, okay? Once again, they didn't give it to the running game. I don't know why they don't give it to the running back. I know it's indoors, but it's going to get colder every single time the Bears play. It's getting colder and other stuff. And I don't know why they don't keep running the ball like they used to do it for Walter Payton, Thomas Jones, or Thomas, the other running back for the Bears. Maybe times had changed over the years. I'm glad they didn't get his butt kicked. I'm glad Bears didn't give up a big plays. Now Matthew, he's a good quarterback, but what was his deal? He threw it to a Fuller right when the game was over. It was over, and then before that, Eddie Jackson did a pick six. Wow, that was awesome. He is fun to watch. So Bears won 23-16. Now the record is now 8 wins, 3 losses, and the away record is 3-2. Not bad. Probably the home record is way better. Detroit is not a very good team. They're not. Sorry, Detroit Lions fans. You just gotta start from scratch once again. Their record is 4 wins, 7 losses. Their home record is 3-3. Not very good. They're in a playoff hunt. They're not gonna make it freaking playoffs. They have a lot of great teams for the wild card and the division leaders. So it's gonna be between the Chicago Bears or the Minnesota Vikings to win the division. It sucks, doesn't it? Green Bay is done. Hopefully, if they win this Sunday night, maybe they have a chance to get in the freaking playoffs. They beat the Bears week 1, but Bears are a different team since week 1. You can't really judge an NFL team for week 1, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm glad they fired John Fox. Now, I don't know what he's doing. Maybe work for ESPN or local Chicago network, discuss about the sports. I'm not really too sure, but he was old, and probably the Bears hired him for a very reasonable, cheap price, So, I'll be back after these messages from our sponsor. I am back. Sorry about that. Anywho, now the Chicago Bears have 10 days off. Now their next opponent is a very, very bad team, in my opinion. But anything could happen on any given Sunday. So their next opponent is Eli and the New York Giants at Giants Stadium, okay? MetLife, okay? I don't know what happened to the Giants. They're a total mess on offense, defense. They had pretty good running back, the rookie. I don't know why they didn't pick up a rookie quarterback. They don't know what they're doing, It's sad. Hopefully the Bears could dominate the Giants. Probably that's not going to happen. But hopefully Mitchell will be back. He should be back next game, next Sunday. He should. You don't want to mess with the Bears in the playoffs, They got a couple more wins. I think they could win the rest of them. You never know. They got faced. I think the only ones they really got to worry about is the LA Rams and the Minnesota Vikings. In between, hopefully they could beat the San Francisco 49ers. 49ers are not a very good team. I think we lost them last year. And Green Bay is not very good. But if the Minnesota Vikings beat Green Bay Sunday night, Green Bay is done. But on the other hand, if Green Bay finds a way to win Sunday night, I don't know if it's in Green Bay or Minnesota, I guaranteed when the Bears versus Green Bay, that will be a primetime game. Maybe. Who knows? Green Bay needs a lot of work. Maybe they'll have a new coaching change. Now the Bears have not won a division title since 2010. They were very, very close to get to that predicament. I think they were 3-1 in their division. Not very bad at all. I'm very happy with this team. Offense, special teams, and I wish they scored more points in 23. A win is a win. Now I know you're gonna say, right. You have an easy schedule. It happens. Next year, the Chicago Bears are going to have a tougher schedule, okay? Now, if the Bears go deep in the playoffs, I guarantee you we're probably going to face Atlanta Falcons. Or Atlanta Falcons are not going to make it because they had a very poor season. Probably most likely, it may happen, it may not. It all depends on the brackets. Maybe we'll face the red hot awesome offense against New Orleans Saints. I think the Bears could shut them down, But we gotta think positive, Chicago Bears fans. I told you last year in the year before, it will take time to get this team gel. And look it, Nagy is a hell of a coach. In my opinion, he should be coach of the year. Of course, it's not official until the season's over. Now watch they give it to the LA Rams or the Kansas City Chiefs. I think the Bears deserve Nagy to be coach of the year, and we'll see. Hopefully, some of the Bears players go to the Pro Bowl. We'll find out. Vote. Okay, vote. Maybe I'll try to vote for the Bears. Anyway, have a good one. This is a very good game. There's only 2 games that were very close. The last one last night for Thanksgiving was a freaking blowout. New Orleans Saints and Atlanta Falcons was a total blowout. So that wraps it up. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know what you think about this game. Bear fans, are you happy? Were you kind of worried because Chase took over? He did very well for his part. And I really wish they run the freaking ball like they did it in the 80s, 90s, and the early 2000s. But they don't want to run it, especially with Nagy's great offense, It happens. So they got to run the ball, especially when it's below 0. Especially in Chicago, all that. They don't have a lot of indoor games left, So hopefully they could beat the divisional games, I'm very happy. 5 in a row. Hopefully they could beat the New York Giants. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, hit the notification, and go Bears, go Bears, go for the rest of the NFL season, 8-3. I'm very happy. Way better than last year. Bears only won 5 wins and 11 losses. They always say, usually, worst to first. Let's see what happens. I'm very happy.